There was no knock, no doorbell chime before an unexpected intruder opened the front door Monday afternoon and let herself into Kelsey Smith's Northeast Portland home.
I was out on the porch chatting with a friend. It's a direct line of sight to the door, but I was facing my yard and the dogs started going crazy.
Barking dogs didn't stop the trespasser, who crawled onto the bed and curled up on a pile of clean laundry.
Finally, I got up and went to the front door to see if there was somebody there, and there wasn't. So I was wandering around the living room just chatting on the phone, and the dogs continued to make tons of noise. So I walked into the kids' room to see what all the noise was about.
What is your problem? Oh my God, Justin.
I thought it was my husband who had just curled up on the bed to take a nap, and then after another second, I realized it wasn't.
Gail, I need help.
Moments after Smith backed out of her son's room, the person on the bed jumped up.
And she picked up the ottoman and sort of bum rushed me as I was backpedaling out the door. And she threw it at me and hit me with it and then just sauntered out the door.
Luckily, Smith says none of her children were in the room at the time. She explains they had the cameras that recorded this shocking interaction installed just a couple weeks ago to keep eyes on her 10-year-old son.
She came into my children's room, my kids, and one of them is, quadriplegic and medically fragile, so he couldn't tell me if something happened. He couldn't call out, he couldn't defend himself, and that's really frightening.
Portland police found the intruder close by and took her into custody for burglary and harassment. However, the Multnomah County DA declined to charge the woman, who's scheduled for a mental fitness hearing next week for a separate case. Smith says while she doesn't have all the answers, certainly a situation like this one underscores a need for the city to do more.
We need more services. We need more advocacy. My big concern is that, she's going to walk into the wrong house. I mean, she didn't have a problem assaulting me. She's going to do that to somebody else and she's going to get shot. And this is something that's preventable.
The intruder was released from jail, but officials there say they cannot tell us where she is. We've checked with the DA's office to find out more about why charges were not filed. We're still waiting to hear back. David?
Yeah,